obviously you have been and done seminar before.
Yes.
And how long ago was that?
That was a year ago.
So it was full 12 months ago. And so what made you decide to come back and do hardcore?
Well, throughout my QLA journey over the last year, I find that the first QLA course have gotten me to where I am, and I needed to learn a little bit more about doing deals and how to position myself within the deals. And I thought the QLA hardcore would fit into my purview exactly what.
And is QLA hardcore being what you thought it was going to be?
Oh, amazingly. It's like taking that, like Dan said, with the regular QLA class, what we did was we did everything about learning about how to think about, our self-esteem. And at the very end, we had put together our boards and everything else. That was kind of truncated into that last day. It's like taking that last day and expanding it to the last 10 days.
Okay, and if there was one thing that you have learned or taken from this past week, what would that be?
So number one, deals are very, very possible, and they should be closed immediately. Once it's conceived. During this past week, we've had the opportunity to watch one of our colleagues actually close a deal with Dan, over 20 minutes. That's something that's pretty amazing. I'm in the middle of a deal myself at the current time, and it has motivated me to close it even faster than I have thought.
Okay, and that's what you're going to put into action when you leave here tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's right.
Straight into action.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Joe.
All right, thank you.
You've completed QLA Hardcore now, as well as obviously the regular seminar.
Correct.
How did Hardcore differ to the normal seminar?
All right. It's different in that it is very focused on application. The first is more explanation and showing us the principles and information. And during this seminar, we're much more focused on implementing it and going through cases that are very practical. So it's, in one word, practical, very practical.
And there's also a lot of or there has been this week, a lot of real life deal making happening within the seminar.
Correct.
And how did you find that experience?
Wow, that was definitely a highlight in that it is seeing real time, real life, the application.
And if there's one thing you're going to take from this week and put it into practice yourself moving forward, what would that be?
I guess it's just a reinforcement of the attitude of execution, and it's a key principle of just doing it, but at another level of understanding. Okay,
and is it basically giving you yourself a little reboot to keep QLA at the forefront of your business practices and for your own self moving forward?
100%, no doubt about that.
Okay, yes. Great, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. So obviously you've both been here and done the normal QLA seminar before. QLA Hardcore is very different from the normal seminar. What do you feel as if you guys are going to take away that's most important to you from this past week?
Now we've seen deals done, and if you see that it's done, that's an experience you never forget. So that's also a motivation for us to make our deals then.
Yeah, you see how it works in practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
The main thing to be successful businessman, there are two things: emotional bank account and financial bank account. During the first seminar, we learned how to fill up our emotional bank account. So here in QLA Hardcore, we learn how to basically do a business, real deals. We went through a lot of study cases. We did a lot of workshop, and Mr. Peña shared with us his knowledge, which is just tremendous experience. So we do have these two concepts, the emotional background. We do know how to do the financial things. We just have to do it. That's the main thing. We have to take action.
And obviously, we're a member of the group who actually closed this deal this week in the seminar. Obviously, how did it feel watching that and watch Dan working that himself? Could you see his principles and the QLA methodology going into action?
I think one of his strong points is his communication skills and the way he communicated so effectively that in a few minutes he knows exactly what to do and how to act, and that's lovely to see.
It was a great experience to see everything in Rio, not just talking about it theoretically, but just to see in the practice. So it was just, it's priceless to just be, just to see this in real life, to be evidence that everything works and it's real. Just amazing.